This is the homemade Jian Bing, similar to street food I had in China.
Today we have a recipe for Jian Bing, which is also known as Chinese crepe or Chinese pancake. Before I do my recipe, let's see how it's done in Shanghai, China. This Chinese pancake is one of the most popular street foods in China, especially enjoyed for breakfast. To make the Jian Bing, you start out by rolling out the dough. Then the dough is grilled, often with an egg. Some popular toppings include the sweet bean sauce and a spicy chili sauce. Other ingredients include green onions and lettuce. And finally, the last ingredient is a sausage or a wiener. Then it's nicely wrapped up for you to enjoy.
Let's try this Jian Bing. Well, this is what it looks like up close. That's really good. Really hot. I have egg and green onion in there. So it still seems to be a lot of bicycles and mopeds on this street here in Shanghai. This is the snack street. This street is known for snacks and street food. Right on South Yunnan Road. It's a really fantastic street for street food. Dr. Jia is renowned for its street food.
Now it's time to make my recipe for this popular street food. So let's get started.
To make this recipe, we need 2 cups of this enriched flour. So this is wheat flour. This is the T&T brand. So this is the 2nd cup. So first we're just going to add 3/4 teaspoon of salt. So we're just going to mix the salt into the flour. So this is boiling water, 1/2 cup of boiling water. So next, after the boiling water, you put 1/4 cup of cold water. So the cold water will make the flaky crust on the pancake. So now we're just going to knead the dough for about 4 or 5 minutes. So now I'm just going to wrap the dough with a piece of cellophane. So just let it rest for about an hour. So this dough has been resting for 1.5 hours. You should rest at least an hour. So it's fairly wet, but I expect it this way. So I'm just going to use a bit of cooking oil when I work with it. So we're going to make some Chinese pancakes now. So this dough, I made it 3 days ago, so it's been in the fridge for 3 nights. So what I do is just take a piece of this dough out. The texture changes after 3 days, so I gave it a knead about a day after, and then I'm supposed to do it every day if you keep it in the fridge, just to knead it. But I just did it, I think, just once. So this dough, just put a little bit of oil on the top and the bottom. Just push it down. So what you do is just roll it out. So get it as thin as you can, just roll it out. So you roll from the middle to the outside. So you try and get it kind of round, but it doesn't have to be perfectly round. I like to cook these Jian Bing at low heat. So just from my experience, seems to work better that way. And spread it out a little more with your fingers. So next you just add an egg to the middle. So we're just going to scramble the egg a bit. I'll use the chopsticks, but you can use whatever you like. Add some green onions. A lot of times in China, you don't actually turn it over. They actually have a bigger piece of dough, so when you cook it on one side, it actually cooks the egg at the same time. But some places they actually flip it over, which is what I'm doing right now. Oh, there we go. So you can let it cook a little more on this side. At the same time, you can add different sauces that you like. So you put some chili sauce. So here I have some chili garlic sauce. So add as much as you want. Some people like a lot, so you just put however much you want. So if you like more, just add more. This is soybean sauce. It's a sweet soy sauce using yellow soybeans. You can also use other kind of sauces such as sweet soybean sauce. You can use a Wjhen sauce. Some lettuce here. So a lot of times you use a wiener, or you can use a sausage. So I'm using a homemade vegan sausage that I made myself. What you do is you roll it on one end. So roll it tight. Ooh, it's hot. So there you have it. Homemade Jian Bing street food. Enjoy. So this is my version of Jian Bing street food. It's crispy. Lots of flavor from the sauces. It's got the egg. You gotta try this.
Thanks for checking out my video. Please like and subscribe. Any comments are always welcome. Take care and stay safe.